The Florida version, Skunk Ape. I think Skunk Ape. You don't know about Skunk Ape?
I don't know Skunk Ape.
He's smelly Bigfoot. He basically wears a ghillie suit made out of Everglade swamp, and he's a stinky Bigfoot. He's like Creature of the Black Lagoon, like literally like straight out of Scooby-Doo. I think Skunk Ape could be real because the Everglades aren't nearly as fucked and polluted. If anything, he's thriving. He's got pythons and alligators to eat. I don't think that's not crocs, right? It's alligators.
So it's mostly alligators. I believe
There's some crocodiles.
There are some that are like an invasive species.
Yeah.
Or crocodiles. I don't think they've. I could be wrong about this, but yeah, it's definitely mostly alligators. But or you know what? No, I think the American crocodile is like technically American. I think it like only exists in like on an island in the Florida Keys or something. But I do think there is a thing called the American crocodile. I'm like 80% sure of that. But it's not like...
Yeah, so this is Skunk Ape. He's just...
That's hilarious.
Yep. He's just a smelly Bigfoot. Because he's all smelly from the swamp, and he's got all that fur, so it traps all the... So people literally, they have this... The legend is pretty much this, that if you're in the Everglades, and then all of a sudden it starts to smell... Like it makes people like gag and like throw and if I'm gonna go ahead and guess, there might be like a sulfur pit or something like somewhere in the.
I was just gonna say that could be so many of just the residents of Florida.
Oh my god! Could you imagine? It's Skunk Ape.
Oh my god! Oh no, it's just Bill.
Yeah, could you imagine a Skunk Ape started off of just some guy that was so smelly that another hunting party smelt him from miles away?
So smelly, they write legends about you. You just haven't showered in 6 months, and it becomes the stuff of folklore.
No. The guy did a bunch of PZP, put on a ghillie suit, and then like rolled around in the swamp to get the smell, and and then because people say they claim to have seen this thing, so, yeah.
It's real. I think it's just a man on drugs.
Yeah, exactly my point. I think it's just a man on drugs.
That is Florida man. That is Florida man.
A smelly man on drugs. I think that is the... But yeah, they're just like, be careful with the Skunk Ape. We'll get you.
He would have got me if it wasn't for those meddling kids and their stupid dog, too.